It was late February, and we had cabin fever. We decided to go to Ashcave, near Hocking Hills in southern Ohio. We had reserved a private cabin, and we set out. We followed the twisty roads down to the Hocking Hills area. The morning that we departed, it had snowed. We captured this shot on a cell phone just before leaving. The twisty roads gave way to even smaller twisty roads as we neared the cabin. The scenery along the way was beautiful and well worth every minute.
You've arrived.
The place looked very nice as we pulled up. It was a log cabin and came with a small lake on the premises. What awaited us inside? What was the lake like? Did it have any fish in it? How many? Could we catch fish? Was it too early in the year? Was it too cold? So many thoughts and questions. But now we were here, and now we were about to find out. We unloaded our gear and decided to do a little exploring to see what all this place had to offer.
Maybe we'll do that in a little while.
They had these really cool ladders that led up into the lofts at each end. He who goes up must also come down. The view of the lake from the rear deck was stunning. It was a very beautiful place, a very nice piece of property. We all decided that it would be fun to take a walk around the small lake. As we walked, the boys soon decided that they needed to go fishing. It wasn't long until they had poles in hand.
I see a fish. Papa, I see a fish right out there.
The lake rules were for catch and release. It was too cold anyway, and they didn't catch anything, though they had fun trying. Not long after, the girls decided that they needed to go fishing as well. It was nice to see our bigger children helping our smaller children. Some thought a new location would help them catch fish on the other side of the lake. Back inside where it was warm, the cabin was quite roomy and spacious. It had an open floor plan. We discovered a pool table in one of the lofts, which we put to use right away. And we found this guy, a stuffed elk head.
They left his tongue inside him, Mom. He's got glass.
These are some of the craziest roads.
We got up the next morning and headed for Ashcave, which was just a few miles away from where we were staying. They have some really twisty roads around here, and just for fun I sped up the video. But no, we were not driving fast at all. We were actually going under the speed limit. It wasn't long until we were at the Ashcave parking lot. They have a warning sign about staying on the trails and not throwing things off the cliffs. Good common sense practices, but glad to see a reminder. Here's a map of the trails. Starting at the parking lot to the left, we took the blue trail to the cave. Then we followed the red trail coming back.
I feel Paisley.
I know.
Well,
Great big God made this great big world, and we're just little speck.
Mom, what?
There was beautiful scenery everywhere.
Water running down the rock.
And it can be dangerous for people. That's why you're not allowed in there.
carving with the rock, and rocks can fall.
It's
just a big stone.
The trail we started on was paved. It was a bit unusual for us, but it was nice for the children. kids see that? Yeah, I don't know.
How about that? Danger. Keep out.
Look, a waterfall. Oh yeah.
Can we go up on up where the sandy part is?
Find another little cave-like structure.
Johnny, down up here.
Yep.
Me and Papa and
I'd almost rather walk around this than to go on it. Come off of the steps so the others can come through.
I don't want to go this way. I want to go the other way.
Look down there. Where does the trail go?
I don't know. Right, you can just pushing us.
At this point in the trail, we ran up to a place where there was a large rock, and it was a 3.5 foot jump down onto the next section of trail. Part of this large rock somebody had carved some steps into previously. In the past, those steps may have been better, but by now they were eroded severely, and the treads of the steps were very short, as well as they slope downward. So going down the steps, you tend to fall. If we were coming from the other direction, it would probably have been easy enough to go up them.
Someone towered on that tree.
It's a trail blaze. They do that on purpose so you know where you're on a trail. So you know that you are on the trail. They got dogs down there.
What?
Oh, there's somebody with a dog down there.
No.
Let's go around these steps.
I see a puppy down there.
Once we completed the trail, we drove around the area a little bit and headed back to the cabin. Even though it was fairly cold outside, I still wanted to try out the hot tub, and so did some of the others. And of course, there was that pool table to play with.